Good morning. How are you? It's Caroline, Complete Fitness and Wellbeing, with you on Monday morning, showing you 5 moves in approximately 5 minutes that we take from our evening class today, which is our weights ball class. I'll show you 5 moves throughout the week at different classes. All the moves are designed for our health and wellbeing and our fitness as we go through midlife and beyond. And today's class, weights and more, we incorporate using what weights we have, because again, we're working it online. What have we got at home? What do we use? Of course, you can always use these exercises and take them if you go to a gym or other places where you've got equipment. So they're just solid exercise ideas for you to apply wherever you are and how you want to implement them. So I'm going to show you 5 moves. We're going to start off with standing and 3 lower body and then 2 lower body, which we'll be doing on the floor. And in the class each week, we vary maybe the way we do the movement. So we work several muscle groups at the same time, or we might alternate muscle groups. So we play around with our rest, recovery, and again, building that strength and endurance throughout the entire course of the program. So as always, if you're going to join in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well. You're only going to do the movements that are suitable for you and your health and well-being. If in doubt, leave it out or adapt it. And you've got a clear, safe space. Right, we're going to start with 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. You can always, again, use repetitions. Count your reps and sets if you prefer. I just can't count very well, so I use a timer. We're going to start off with a straight leg deadlift, then a squat, then our lunges, and then we're down on the floor for a chest press and a pullover. So let's go. 45 seconds. First of all, feet hip width apart, soft knees, going into a hinge movement. So I'm hinging my hips back, exhaling as I come back up again, keeping my weights fairly close to my legs so my arms aren't swinging out, which could put more pressure on the back. Then you haven't got any weights as well, we can just do this movement. We can do all these movements, body weight, visualizing, holding something. But I'm going to soften my knees a little bit more. I'm still getting a good hinge action, focusing on the backs of the legs. Again, how often do we hinge to pick something up? How often are we mindful about how we're hinging to protect our back? So I'm breathing in, exhaling, coming up. From there, now you could still hold both weights. You could just hold one weight. You could do it body weight into a squat. So my squat, again, my feet are a little bit wider and hip width apart. You could hold your weights by your side, hold them resting on your shoulders, or again, just holding one. Again, this time hips are hinging, but the knees are following. So I'm sitting down, standing up. Again, your squat can depend on a whole host of things. We don't have to get low. It could be just a small squat. We could use a chair, a sit to stand, mimicking again our daily movements. I mean, how often do we squat throughout the day? Consciously, unconsciously. Still applying the breathing in, lowering down, exhaling, coming up. Visualize again those feet really connecting with the floor. So as we come up, we can push the feet through the floor to help us come up, connecting everything. From here into a lunge. I'm going to alternate the lunges, but in the class, if we have 2 rounds, I'll probably just stick with one side. This is my preference. So my lunge, a reverse lunge, feet hip width apart. I take a step back and I lower down to where I'm comfortable reaching to. Again, like a squat, your lunge could be just a very slight bend and forward, or it could be knee to the floor. Feet hip width apart. So again, everything feels nicely balanced. Breathing in, exhaling as I push back up. And again, you're holding the weights. You could do this as body weight. A few more seconds. And pause. Now we come down to the floor. We're going to do a chest press. So making sure that when you come to the floor, or if you have a bench, you're comfortable. And again, you can safely get the weights up above your chest. So knees bent, arms above chest, palms facing away. My shoulders are relaxing down my back. I'm gently tucking it into the floor. I'm going to breathe in as I lower my arms to the floor. Exhale, push back up again. So lower down, Exhale. And be aware, again, your feet on the floor, your back, your shoulders, everything's connected. And my elbows, again, are just lowering down below shoulder height. I'm not coming up into like a 90-degree, or like a letter T. Elbows just pointing down a fraction. And there's variations, of course, on chest presses, this wide one or narrow. Focus on your breathing going down. Again, the exhale on the effort going back up again. Now, last move, we're going to do a pull over. So we've just done a push, we're now going to do a pull. So I'm going to hold one weight this time, between both hands, shoulders relaxing down, arms long, soft elbows. Breathing in as I lower my arms down, exhale, return. Breathing in, exhale, return. Again, being aware, my feet, my lower back, everything again is still connected with the floor. And there are always alternatives as well. So if you want to have a chat about alternatives, again, drop me a message. This one is working our shoulders, our back, and rest. And then gently pop the weight down, roll to your side, and slowly come back up again. So there we had 5 moves in 5 minutes that have worked the whole body, lower body, upper body, and a bit of core in between. Oh, taking your time coming back up again. And again, a bit of cardiovascular system, because again, we're moving the body up and down. The cardio system's having to work too. So they are 5 moves that we'll be taking from what we'll be doing in our class this evening, 6:30, weights and more, with some additional bits and pieces thrown in as well, hence the more bit. So if you want to find out more about the classes we run for sort of midlife women's health and well-being, maintaining, improving, getting stronger for the rest of our lives, or if you just want to follow the 5 moves in 5 minutes for some ideas and things you can do throughout your day, hit subscribe and let me know if you ever want to have a chat or join in. I'm going to stop rambling now, get on with the 8 o'clock class, and I will see you on Wednesday for Metabolic 5, I think. So have a great day, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.